Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot that people think you have filler.
Yeah. They were, that was another thing. So in our filler video, like where we were talking about pillow face, we were talking, you look like Cheech and Chong.
I look like my dad.
In the filler video, we were simply talking about filler.
Things that can go wrong with filler.
And multiple comments were like, pretty sure these girls have filler. Yeah. And then was like, 98% the blonde has filler. And I'm like,
yeah, have you seen our faces?
Oh, where? Shit. I would love some to pop out these wrinkles.
Me
right
too.
Here.
To
the world's okayest podcast,
aka
Sisters. We do hair, so hence the scissoring.
I feel like people think we're very unfriendly. Is it our faces?
Books,
movies,
hair,
dudes,
songs,
kids,
mom stuff.
This is what it's like to spend a day with us.
This is us
all day. We're just raw dogging this thing.
I had a warrant out for my arrest.
I can't. You just called me a meth addict.
Suck my anxiety out of my body. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Episode 26.
I can't be serious and do this. 26.
My name's Chris.
My name's Chad. You should be Brad. Chad.
Chad. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like, follow, subscribe to the Boinking Brothers podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do first?
I think we should address the elephant in the room.
We're actually men.
Yes.
If you didn't know.
Because we had was it the Pearl video?
Mm-hmm, it was the Pearl video.
Mm. Yeah. So several, more than one.
Lots more than one.
Said we were actually men.
Yeah. Said it doesn't matter what we say because we look like dudes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
But TikTok says.
I've never in my life been accused of being a man or looking like a man.
I've never been accused either. Usually my butt and boobs give it away that I am the female persuasion. But
the most upsetting part of this is who's going to tell our kids?
How did our kids get here?
It's I don't know.
We are miracles.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna join the Olympic boxing.
Ooh,
for women though.
We should tag team Olympic box for the men's team or the women's team.
Maybe we have an XY and we just don't know.
Maybe we need to be tested.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
we need to get the truth out there.
I don't know. It's TikTok's world. Mm-hmm. We're just living in it.
That's right.
All right, I'm taking this off.
Okay. It kind of paralyzed my top lip.
Psych. We're not really men. Well, I guess that depends on who you ask.
If you ask a few people on TikTok, they'll tell you, like...
Do I have a red lip now? Does it look like I shaved?
Did it rip off my makeup?
Probably.
Because also one comment said that you had scabies and that I put my makeup on with a paint roller. So...
well...
I'm sorry. Sorry to the world that we're so fucking terrible.
We're ugly. We're ugly men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And okay, so let's do the book and then we'll dive in. Down. Yeah.
Got it. Our book today is She's a Thickie.
She is a thickie.
Hollow Heathens by Nicole. I'm going to butcher it. Fiorina?
Let me see. Fiorina?
Yeah, see, told you.
Okay, I don't know. Read it for book club.
We did. It was good. It wasn't. No,
I gave it 3 stars.
I gave it 4.
It didn't do it for me.
One, it's kind of spooky. It's definitely a good Burr month. Read the Burr months,
which is in a couple weeks.
Yes, definitely good going into fall. Sorry, every time.
Never fails.
It's like everyone knows I'm here.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. It was like very, very like build up. And I was like waiting for the end and for the relationship.
Well,
and then it just ended.
this is a fat ass book.
I know. She's heavy.
Oh, yours has pictures. Isn't it like group of like a little man gang and they wear masks?
Yeah, it gave me the Covenant vibes.
Yes, same.
Like their family line.
But it's
is-
not supernatural, right?
It is.
It is.
Yeah, remember if they look at you, they can't look at you.
Oh yeah,
That's why
if
they wear masks.
If the mask comes off and they see, it's like Medusa,
But dudes.
but dudes, and you die.
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, you know, he meets a girl and
Right.
yeah, they're called the Heathens.
Yeah. The Heathens.
Anyways, I'm sorry, you guys. Actually, I'm not. I'll turn it on silent. So yeah, it was good. It's a good little spooky. It's not a little read. I lied. That's a lie.
No, it's not. If
It's a commitment, but I thought it's good. It's worth the read. I gave it 4 stars. It's
I gave it 3, but I wouldn't tell people not to read it.
No, this is one that if you're like maybe gonna dabble in some darker romancy books, this would be a good little guy
and
to
you
start
want
with.
it at like spooky season. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so give it a go. Hollow Heathens.
That's right.
Anyways, happy booking.
Okay.
Moving on. End scene.
Okay, so
Where do you want
I would
to
first
start?
just like to say, okay, so, well, we had a video hit the 1 million view mark. Like, yay!
But with it came a lot of shit.
It did. And the dumbest video. I mean, honestly, like, again, we're up here just like
Chit-chatting.
talking about dumb shit. Like, again, we're not the news, okay?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk political shit. Like,
And sometimes we do.
I mean, we try not to because it's so like, ugh. But I just realized you bleached your hair.
kind of don't look at it. It's kind
Okay.
of terrible.
Okay, I'll try
I was
not to
doing
look
it at
at it.
home last night with doing 900 other things, trying to get.
Typical.
And so I had poopy bleach at home too. It was, I won't name the brand, but it wasn't the good, I didn't have Danger Gems at home. Yeah, it is
Which
what
is
it
the
is.
not poopy brand.
It is what it is. So if my roots look yellow, yeah, I know it wasn't intentional. I had shitty toner as well at home. I just did. You know what? You got to do what you got to do sometimes. I don't know.
Anyways, okay, so it was the white toenail polish video. We don't know what white toenail polish means. We thought we read
There,
that
I
it
read
means,
numerous
right.
things, and people were like, "It means I can't say the word."
Yeah,
type.
it means this.
type
It means that. And then some people
PUSSY.
were like, "No, it does not."
And I'm
With
like,
an eye roll. I'm like,
I
we
don't know. I
That's
even
what we're
said-
saying. Okay,
I even said I've never heard this. I saw it also on TikTok.
right. So because that one's getting like so much whatever, because it's still going.
Kind of done. Can we kill
yeah.
that video?
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Let's delete it.
Okay.
But it's making people see our other videos.
Yes.
So in the Pearl video, which if you don't know Pearl, let me give you just a little backstory. But even though people will jump on and be like, she did not say that. Bullshit.
She did.
She says divorce should be banned.
From women.
Yeah.
Women shouldn't be able to file for divorce.
Even if they're getting abused, because she said it's very rarely one-sided abuse.
Not. Well,
They shouldn't
Shouldn't
really
vote.
vote. Keep in mind, she is not married, doesn't
No
have a
children.
boyfriend,
yeah, no.
and is one of the homeliest looking women I've seen.
She doesn't. I think she could be much prettier.
Oh, I'm sure
if
she could.
She took care of herself.
And if the
her
shit that fell out
appearance.
of her mouth wasn't garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that video.
She hates women.
Right.
Like
yes.
she thinks
she
women
is a
are
woman
stupid.
that hates women.
Yeah.
Correct.
Go on.
So in that video, we get called a man.
By numerous
We
other
also
people.
get called, like not called, we get told basically to let her have her opinion and for us to shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, A what? That's kind of...
She can. We never said she couldn't have an opinion.
I'm
She
just
can
telling
have it.
you, I
We're
think
just,
she's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, you sound dumb.
Like 98% of the rest of the world. So if you want to
yes.
fit in the 2% that disagrees, go right ahead.
Yeah, no.
The white toenail polish video. People are like, don't worry. You can paint your nails whatever color you want. You're not
in
at risk.
any danger.
Like, okay.
If you only watch a couple clips, I don't know if people know, but we're both married. I've been married for what feels like 900 years.
To men, by the way.
To men.
I mean, even though
we've birthed children twice, both of us.
We voted too.
I did vote.
Yeah, we
I've
voted.
contemplated divorce. Just kidding. Love you, Cole.
What else did we get? What else did they say? Men,
I don't know.
scabies, paint roller.
One girl was like, told us to scoot. She was like, "This is so dumb" on the white toenail polish video, and she was like, "You gotta scoot," and I was like, "Scoot?
Why don't you scoot?
You're on our page.
Scoot your ass somewhere else."
About
my God.
Also, I'm like, why does that video, like, I've scrolled on TikTok and seen crazy things, and I'm like, us talking about white toenail polish really triggered some people.
It did.
Kind of like our hair.
Yeah.
Our hair at one point was the hot topic.
That's what I was going to say. These people, I mean, most of the comments are like, we agree with you.
Or oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Or me is with my white toenails.
Yes. But there's a percentage that I'm uncomfortable living in this world with that has no ability to just be like, these girls are dumb, scroll. Like, they stop and tell you how stupid, how ugly, how whatever. And I'm like,
I love how men's only like argument is like, you guys are ugly and look like men.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm like, that was original.
Yeah. Did you type that from your mom's basement?
Yeah. And oh my God, my feelings are hurt.
Yeah. I don't care.
I can't.
That's what I'm like. None of it bothers me, really. I'm like, it shocks me just because I'm like.
It shocks me too because
you literally took time out of your day.
Like, you stopped.
Yeah.
You stop. And this is what I'm saying. If they're stopping to do that here, then they're spending their whole day doing that.
They have to be.
And I'm like, that's
you're
not
ugly.
Healthy.
You're stupid.
Like, get some therapy.
Yeah, you need to, You've
mental
got some
health
issues.
Awareness. Yeah.
If your whole day is spent trolling on TikTok, you've got bigger problems than looking at us.
Right.
You need some help.
Yes. Stuff.
Yeah. Also, speaking of being a man, I am 2 days out from my period, and this breakout on my face determined that was a lie. I'm not a man.
That reminds me. I would like to say I'm about sick and tired of seeing pad commercials where they dump a little bit of like red water on the pad to show its absorbency. Are the people making these commercials men?
Yes.
Do they
the answer's
know?
Yes.
It's not your pee hole. Like, it's not, do not pee
it's not
blood
water
out. Yeah,
No.
it is not.
That
I don't
shit
know
has
what,
some texture.
I don't know what
okay?
substance I want them to use. And I know it would be gross, but like, I need to know it's like
gonna
less
actually
absorbent
hold it.
and more like gonna catch it.
Yeah, because inevitably it goes
just whoop. Yes.
around all the things.
Yes.
That reminds me, though, I was going to talk about it last time, and then I forgot. I know I'm late to the party, but I bought Thinks last month.
Yes.
I cannot believe.
Made by a woman.
Thank the Lord.
For
Whoever
sure.
made Thinks, like, shout out to her, because what a game changer,
right?
Okay?
I mean, pretty gross.
Kind of gross.
Kind of like a diaper.
Yes.
Like, fits like underwear, but you're basically just sitting in it.
You're free bleeding. but so much more comfortable than
comfortable.
pad,
and
cup,
how does it
tampon.
not like?
I don't know.
I've one time had an accident with those
with the thanks,
and I've had
undies.
them for years.
Okay.
So like, however
How
many
have
periods
you not
that
made me buy them? I thought
because
you said
don't
didn't
listen to me.
Oh, well, that might be accurate.
Thought I said what?
I thought you said you didn't like them at one point.
No.
Oh. I only bought one pair to try that. I was in Kentucky having a moment. Like I was like, mother trucker. And we had to drive back and I was like, I do not want to, it's uncomfortable. So I bought a pair at Walgreens on a whim and was like, dear God, please let these be everything I hope they should
Let
be.
them catch it all.
Yeah. I love them. They're
I know.
so comfy. I literally you got to wash them out before you wash them. But I wash them every single day.
I know.
So I need to go to Walmart today and get.
I have 3, so I have to pretty much wash those and to get me through the whole time. But
yeah,
they
were awesome.
They're up there. They're probably if you had to force me to choose between cups, because I was cups for a while.
I know.
But the only thing about those is it's a bloodbath. It is like a Quentin Tarantino movie when it comes time to
get it out.
And if you're home, it's fine. If you're in public,
terrible idea.
It's an ordeal.
Yeah.
Terrible. So cups, tampons, pads. I mean, that's our only options. Pinning a burlap sack in there, but the underwear is.
It's top notch.
Top tier. Yep.
Yeah. I got to get some more before I start.
Didn't you go down a rabbit hole of what's in tampons and then what's in toilet paper?
Okay, well, you've seen all over, I don't know if you have, but all over, it's common knowledge at this point, it's everywhere, that there's lead and arsenic in tampons, which, thanks, men.
Yeah.
Again.
Trying to kill us off. You realize you won't survive if we're gone, right?
Yeah, if the females go away, everyone goes away.
You won't be able to find your medication or ketchup or whatever, your keys, your wallet. Who's going to do that? Your mom.
I can't say anything. I lose my keys and wallet. And Cole calls me big ass because he says if my ass wasn't so big, I'd lose it too. Me and Cole, maybe I am a man.
I've always
Here
said,
we are. I'm the boy.
If we're a thing, you're the boy.
Couple.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, okay. I'll be the boy. Okay, so that is going on. But then I saw a freaking ad and it was Alicia Silverstone, which I think she's real crunchy now. She's a little bit over the top with it. But it was an ad for toilet paper and she basically said all box toilet paper, she didn't say what, but contains chemicals in it from when it's treated that contributes to cancer, like butt cancer, I guess, rectal cancer, or I don't know all the cancers you can get as a woman in that area, but I don't know. Is there urethra cancer?
Probably.
There's probably.
Probably invented
then I'm
from toilet paper.
Nothing is safe.
No.
I can't even wipe my butt without it being a risk of cancer.
So that I have a solve to that. Have you ever used a bidet?
No, but
let me just tell you.
I think it was, is it Chelsea that said in maybe China? That's all. Is that? I could be wrong. Anyways, go on with your bidet.
We took a small road trip this weekend
to the city of the Kansas.
Yes. And my husband knew that they had fancy clean bathrooms because he's like a bathroom connoisseur.
You got to be when you're a dude.
Yeah. I guess because you're in there for 20 minutes
while you poop.
You need to make sure it's a clean bathroom. There were even road signs that was mom approved bathrooms.
At where?
I don't remember. I'll have to ask him.
But a gas station or
yes,
something?
Yes, it's a gas station.
Okay. That's what I was like. Because when you told me, I was like, I thought you... Was it a hotel or
No,
something?
no.
Okay, so it was a gas station.
I take Greer into this bathroom, and all the stalls have like legit doors, like full closing, floor to ceiling, I think, doors.
Okay.
So the first one we get ready to go in, I'm like, oh, that toilet is weird looking. Like there's things and buttons. And
yeah.
So then the next one, and I'm like, oh, they are every single toilet in there is like a level up toilet.
Oh, okay.
So, and there's a sink and paper towels in there, each stall.
Oh.
I'm like, who's running this place?
Yeah, probably the same people who are running Ozark Amphitheater.
Yes, for sure. So Greer goes pee first, and she sits down and she goes, oh, it's warm. The seat is heated.
Oh my God. I want that in my house.
Seriously.
Can you imagine that on like cold winter mornings?
I
when you
would
go
be
pee?
in there 20 minutes then.
Yeah. Cole would be like, what are you doing?
Okay,
like,
so I go pee.
Toilet.
I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never in my life used a bidet. I've always kind of wanted to try one.
Me too.
But like I've never been to one.
Mm-hmm. Me either.
So I'm looking, and there's like a whole remote next to the toilet, and it's like you can adjust the temperature of the water. You can have it spray the back or the front. It can oscillate like
a car wash?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
then
my
you
gosh.
can dry it. You can adjust the fan level, the temperature of the blowing.
I know. I want one. I want one of those.
It was.
I'm going to tell Cole. Cole, I want a bidet.
It was amazing.
Okay. I think in my brain, I didn't know there were fans. And so I thought it just like,
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think some that you can buy might just spray you.
okay, that sounds terrible because if the
You
wetness,
still have to wipe.
Oh,
So
well, what is the point?
I'm like, if it just sprays, you'd
That's
still
what I'm
have to
saying.
wipe.
It would just be like,
But your butt's washed. It washes your butt.
okay. But these had a dryer.
They
your own
did.
personal butt dryer.
They did. And it was
awesome.
awesome because in there, like as I'm like, to this toilet, I can hear all the other women that are like, oh my gosh, it does this. Like,
Welcome
freaking
to
out, and it's
Missouri, where we've
amazing.
never seen bidets. I mean, come on.
Awesome.
I want
And
one.
so I
want to go.
I tell
Let's road
Ramsey,
trip it
I'm
to
like,
the gas station.
did you know they had this? And he was like, yeah, but he still never used it.
Okay, do they have them in the? I guess they have them in the men's bathroom.
I think they have urinals, and then I guess they also have the. I didn't really ask. He just said he didn't use it because he's never had to like poo. But I'm like, I don't care. I didn't poo either, but I
wanted to
pushing
use that.
all these buttons. Yeah. But it was shocking when it first hit. I was like,
what if it gave you like an enema? Can it do that? What if it went in your butthole?
Listen, it's not that
It's
extreme,
not that powerful.
man.
It's
no,
just a
like
nice soft stream.
yeah, just a yeah. It was
Good
great.
to know.
Yeah,
Good to know.
it was friggin' awesome. We loved it so much that on the way home,
You stopped again.
we like forced holding it to get to this one.
Okay, where is it? Where?
I think
That was a
my
dad
husband's
sneeze
stamp.
for sure.
Like, are you okay? Are all your brains still in there?
Where at on the way?
Where is
Like, was
the
it Kansas City
bidets?
or was it like a little town?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
Because I was gonna say if we
he's
actually
texting. He can hear us.
Oh.
Harrisonville, Missouri.
okay,
Sapp Brothers.
okay, noted.
Sapp Bros.
I was gonna. Oh, I got it too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if we actually end up taking our trip and we fly out of Kansas City.
I hate going to Kansas City.
Me too.
But yeah,
can
everyone
stop
should
there.
experience these
I
toilets.
want to.
Every toilet should be these toilets. And if this
one in my house.
little gas station that it's not like a Buc-ee's or a Wally's, like
There's
it's just a regular old gas
But
station.
they got the good toilets.
But then you go in there and it's like, I'll be in here a minute.
I'll be in here.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a minute.
Yeah, I've got to check.
That's
And
funny.
then Greer, like she's hovered over me and she's like, what? What's it doing?
Oh, he said there's a Dunkin' in it too.
Oh.
Oh shit! It's like the one-stop
I
shop.
was so like invested in these toilets
You
that I
missed
didn't even
the
see
Dunkin'?
the Dunkin'.
Oh.
Shit. Now I gotta go back.
Yeah, we need to buy our tickets.
Yeah. So it was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be on my list of home improvements.
Yes, and
get
that's
a
what
bidet.
I'm like, I think I want one for a home.
Yeah, I would. Mm-hmm. I would.
And they were clean.
Yeah.
All the bathrooms were so clean.
That never happens in a gas station.
No, it didn't
Never.
smell like a rotten.
Poopy vagina.
Yes.
Yeah. I gotta say something.
Filth.
I don't understand it
Mm-hmm.
because in my brain it should be swapped, but
It should.
women's bathrooms,
Disgust.
I don't know who is doing
It's
it.
the same women that are commenting hateful ass things
Telling
on our
us
videos.
we look like
I'm like,
men.
you don't put your shopping cart back at Walmart.
Yeah.
And
You don't flush the fucking toilet in a gas station.
And just leave the shit all
all
over the place.
over,
Yeah,
yeah.
the toilet seat,
You
the floor,
drip blood
and the,
all
yeah,
over.
Gross.
What the frick?
And then you don't wash your hands.
Yeah. Women's bathrooms
women.
are
They're nasty.
repulsive.
They really are. It's bad.
Sickening. Anyways.
So yeah, this one was great.
Good to know.
10
Good
out
to
of
know.
10.
What else? What else we got? I got a list. I don't know how it happened, but I got a list.
Well, we think of things to talk about, and we have to
Gotta
write them down.
I got several quick little things.
Okay.
Speaking of Dunkin', I'm going to speak of Seven Brew.
Oh,
I joined
Love
a
me
Seven
some
Brew
Seven Brew.
Facebook group for drink orders because you can
Okay.
customize just like Starbucks. What I didn't know, which again, not everywhere has Seven Brew.
Right.
I'm not exactly
we're
sure
new
how
to Seven
far.
Brew. We've only had it for a couple years now. I know there's one in Springfield.
There's
too.
a couple in
Okay.
Springfield. Their nutrition information is elusive. It is hard to find. But
Yeah.
you can email them directly with your drink order and they will email you back nutrition information.
That's amazing.
I know.
I need to know what is in the small, iced, sugar-free, half-calf banana bread blondie.
You need to email them.
Because that's what I be getting
That's-
every day. I'm
until
gonna
it's
drink
pumpkin
it
time.
yes. I'm gonna drink it until banana bread makes me want to vomit.
I don't know if it'll ever do it. In fact, I'm
It's
going to go get
good.
one after we leave here.
It is really good.
It is so good. If you haven't tried the banana bread blondie,
if you like banana
put
bread,
it at your to-do list.
because it
Yeah.
doesn't taste like banana,
No,
or
it
fake
tastes
banana.
like banana
Yes.
bread. Like
So good.
it is so good.
It really is.
I need to invite you to join that Seven Brew
do.
group because there's a bunch of concoctions, and I was
Yes.
like, "Oh, that's a good idea." Okay, so that was just a quick little. Did you know?
Oh,
Did
I
you
have a
know?
did you know? I was reading something. How I don't know. I'm just full of this like useless information.
That is all we are good for.
Yeah. Did you know Australia is wider than the moon?
You told me that the other day, and it kind of doesn't make sense in my brain.
No.
It's not computing.
Like what? Like they all talk about how big Texas is. And I'm like, friggin' Australia's out there wider than the moon? How effing wide is that?
I don't know. I don't know because I feel like when I look at like a flat map,
Yes.
it's deceiving as to where, like, it's not completely accurate. It's warped because, you know, we're a globe.
Yeah.
Unless you're a flat earther.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I feel like it's not exact or something. And so I'm like,
Pangea.
remember when Ramsey didn't know what that was?
Yes.
But my 10-year-old did.
Yeah, we were watching Game of Thrones and I was like, okay, so like Winterfell is where in like now times, like the world, like and
Somewhere north.
yeah. And he's like, you know, not picking up what I'm throwing down. I'm like, you know, like before Pangea. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, Pangea. And then I started thinking like maybe
you're
that's not
crazy.
real
Yeah.
and maybe I made it up or like it was it like
I know. You
like we
asked
were all
me.
one big thing
Yeah,
and then
it
little
split.
Pangea happened and it's in Waterworld too, which is one of my favorite movies of all
Tig's
time.
in that movie. Young Tig.
Yes, he's like half an hour.
I love that movie
I do too.
That's one that I wish like my kids would watch because they would like it if they would sit their butts down and do it. But they're like, oh, the 80s.
Oh,
Whatever.
No, it was the 90s.
Was it the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you texted me
that
and you
movie
were like
bombed bad. Like
Waterworld?
Oh my God.
Like when it was in the theater?
Oh, it is like it goes down in history as like one of the like worst.
What?
Yes,
Oh
you didn't
my
know
God,
that?
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
there's like jokes and memes about it.
I didn't know that. I love that movie. I've
Same.
always loved that movie.
Me too.
It's like adventure-y and
I loved her braids.
yeah, they're like modern Viking people on the
water
boats
and he's got gills and
yeah. Where is Bad?
I think that's where I fell in love with him.
Who the
Kevin Costner.
yes,
Yeah.
He's young in that movie too.
And he's got long hair.
He does.
And he's kind of mean. And
He's got like some dready braids, huh?
maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Sure. I don't know.
And his boat, how he flies around it and
Yeah.
swings and jumps and and he's got his little lemon tree and he pees on
Who
it.
doesn't
and-
like Waterworld?
right? I don't know.
Dumb people. Probably the same people calling us men on TikTok.
There's a percentage out there that's
Dumb.
yeah, I don't we're not the same.
No. What were we talking about?
Waterworld, movies, reviews. It's coming to me. Pangea.
Oh, I videoed Carter. You were like, do you know what this is? And I was like, yeah, even Carter knows. And I like take a video and I just said, Carter, do you know what Pangea is? And he's like, yeah, it was like when before the continents were like split up. Like it was the one. And I'm like,
Yep.
Your husband is
He's
a little bit.
I call him a blonde all the time.
Speaking of movies, guess what we're going to see this weekend?
The Crow. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There's so many good movies coming
There
out.
is.
The Crow,
Wicked,
Beetlejuice, Wicked.
Yeah. There was a couple more when I went to see Twister that I was like, ooh, I want to see that.
Yeah, mental note.
Yeah.
The Crow, Bill Skarsgård.
I would do
Oh
terrible
my
things
goodness,
to Bill
with his
Skarsgård.
tattoos and his black hair and
I loved him. Well, probably Hemlock Grove was the very first thing I
ever saw him in, right?
Yeah, and he was pretty.
And his brother's Alexander Skarsgård.
Yes, which
and then
if
their
you're a
dad
True Blood
is
fan, what's their
another
dad's
Skarsgård.
Yeah, they're all in the like entertainment industry.
And their
but
genes be strong. Yeah.
yeah, they are like I think what's Skarsgård? What ethnicity is that?
I don't remember. I've looked it up. I don't
German?
I don't know if ethnicity
Russian?
is the correct verbiage.
I don't
there,
know.
But
Norwegian Skarsgård. What's that sound like?
I don't know. But can you imagine having to spell that when you're a child?
And it's got like the funny
the
symbols.
Little circle, the little
German?
circle over the A.
Isn't that German?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
They were born in Stockholm, Sweden.
Oh, Swedish.
What does the name Skarsgård mean?
What's its origin? What's the origin of Skarsgård?
Swedish.
Maybe it's Swedish. No?
I think it must
Sweden was where we got what was that called in Disney? The
I don't
school
remember.
bread with the coconut.
Oh, that was so good. Swedish. I don't know.
No, not finding
Britain,
it.
Ireland.
Well, it's somewhere over there.
Yeah.
It's not from here. They're not.
Yeah. Stellan Skarsgård, is that his name? The
I think
dad?
that's the dad.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, Bill Skarsgård.
They're all very pretty people.
They really are. They are very
It's
attractive.
like on the originals, like that, the family that's,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of what they remind
First
me
family.
of. That
They're all pretty. Unfair.
yeah, and
'Cause we're
probably
ugly
were
men.
Vikings. Yeah. sad. It's a sad world when you're just an ugly man woman.
Ugly fat man woman. But yes, the Crow. I'm so excited.
OG Crow is one of my favorites, like especially in high school. Like every time we could dress up at school for Halloween, I was the Crow, like a girl Crow.
You've told me that.
I loved it.
Didn't watch the Crow till I was probably an adult, though. But it was kind of before.
And his guitar solo on the roof, which is real. Like he really played that.
How did he die? I forgot.
In the movie.
Yeah, but how did he die?
A gun.
A gun went off?
Yeah, like a
like
prop.
He got Stephen Baldwin?
Yes.
Oh.
The other side.
Yeah. I didn't know that, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
That's
I did.
Why there was so much bad juju around The Crow when it came out. And it was 90s. And like, I wasn't allowed to watch it because I guess they thought if you watched it, like it was like The Ring. Like you 7 days. You're done.
Weird.
But the music was good. The vibe was good. The whole thing was good.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, they're keeping everything on this one like kind of hush hush because I've looked it up and I can't find shit. And so
I'm excited.
I am too. Super pumped.
Yeah.
We can report back to that on
Monday. Monday.
Next week.
Yeah. You got anything?
Australia's Wider Than the Moon. We're Men.
Shedding. We're Men.
Pad commercials.
Oh, yeah. Why am I shedding hair?
I don't know.
I'm probably going bald because I'm a man.
You can stop now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we had a birthday party at my house yesterday.
We did. Harry Potter.
And it made me make a mental note of something to talk about. And it's that your whole family, you've got 2 kids and a husband. And I love them to death, all of them. But they never shut doors. Every single time. Because we're outside a lot. Like when you guys have come over, we're swimming, cooking, hanging out, whatever. And I have a new little cat.
Yes.
And Allie has a cat too. But I don't really care at this point if she runs away.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, shut the door. And then I look and it's open.
It's usually Carther.
Yes.
I also had to tell him to pick up his wet towel, wet swim trunks, and underwear out of your bathroom floor. And last time he left literally all those things in Allie's bathroom.
It was his trunks, his underwear, his shoes. Like he left with no shoes.
I know.
His hat or something.
It was his hat.
Because Allie came downstairs and was like, Carter left his shorts, his underwear, his towel, and his shoes in my bathroom. And I'm like, all right. Like,
yeah, we all have ADHD.
But
apparently.
also, you, and I've mouthed you about it forever, if you're thirsty, any drink near is fair game. Like,
it's not necessarily true.
If
I'm at like a stranger's house, how have I never been roofied before?
I don't know.
No, I only
How
do that.
How many times have you accidentally drank chew spit?
Too many to count between my dad and my husband.
Right?
Okay. I need to know if this is just my family, the chewing men of my family.
Ugh.
They will spit down like a McDonald's cup straw.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
And because I'm me, I'm like, I know this McDonald's cup is someone in my family's.
So it's safe to drink.
Yeah. So I'll be like, chew spit. I can't tell you how many times I've done it.
I would puke.
I've spit.
Do you swallow it?
No, I'd
gonna
have
be
to
sick.
throw up and die then. I don't swallow it. The minute it hits my tongue, I
Oh.
take a drink.
Okay.
She's a gagger. And I don't mean that in any way.
You can ask anyone in my house, like, I don't want anyone to drink out of my cup.
I know.
It pisses me off.
I know.
But when they come home with a drink, they always are like, do you want to drink? And it's like the first drink because I don't want to drink after them.
Yeah.
I've got like PTSD from when Allie was little. I think I had some floaties. I don't share drinks with my kids.
I will say Carter is like a germaphobe a little bit. And if you drink out of his drink, he's like,
done.
Never mind.
Yeah.
And pissed. It's yours now.
He came over with a drink and Ramsey wanted to taste it because it was some new something at 7 Brew, actually.
Yeah.
And he went in and got a whole cup and poured some of it, like a swig in there and was like, here you go.
Yeah, he's not letting anyone drink his drinks.
Oh, my God.
Or food. If you eat after him, he's like over it. Where I will eat or drink after anyone that I know. I'm not drinking and eating after strangers.
That happened also yesterday.
With
Crosby was like,
in her defense, I thought that was hers. It was Tasha's.
Tasha was like, just so you know, I don't care, but that's mine.
I thought it was Crosby's.
I was like,
that's the bad thing when you have like a party and everybody's got a clear cup with the same
I
liquid
put a
in
Sharpie out there
You
so everyone
should've.
could put their name on it.
Because when Greer opened presents, though our drinks got
everything got
scooted, and then
moved.
Crosby thought it was hers. But Crosby will just come up and drink your drink also.
Yeah.
So sorry that happened. And my kids don't shut doors.
No.
I know. I don't know why. Like I yell at them about that at our house too.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how many times like Carter's been in the house and gone to the cave, and I'm like, why is the door open?
They need the doors we had when I was the just slammy hinge door. Like it was the screen door, and it just you'd push it to go out and it'd slam shut. That's
correct.
what they need.
It's true. It's true. What else? What's our time?
I don't know.
We got like 20 minutes. Oh, part of me wants to talk about this and part of me doesn't.
Okay, well, it's your decision.
I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Let me first say, I have smoked on and off since I was a teenager. Yes.
Yep.
Cigarette smoking.
Yeah.
I have quit a handful of times.
And you don't want to smoke. You want to quit.
Like, okay, here's what's hard about smoking is I hate it. I hate doing it. I hate the way it makes me feel. I hate the way it smells. But I friggin' love it.
I feel like it has to be maybe I'm reaching here, but I feel like it has to be harder to quit if you're a woman.
I don't know. Why?
Because we have periods.
Oh,
and
Cole said yesterday at the part, he was like, well, everyone there knew I was in a terrible mood. Even your husband was like, what is wrong with you? And I wasn't doing anything. I just wasn't my like chipper self. And I've cut down a lot. I got ripples. Ripple.
You saw them on what? Tickety Talk?
TikTok. I got influenced.
So you researched them though, right?
I did before
They're
I
to
bought
help
them.
you quit smoking and
Or vaping.
what is in them?
I'm not. It's like essential oils and like vapor, and it heats up just like a vape. Now I've never vaped before.
Right.
I don't. But I would assume it's similar to these. But these are zero nicotine, zero chemicals, really. It's like aromatherapy. So, is it like a quick fix? No.
But does it help?
It helps the like hand to mouth.
the inhaling, and because I've seen they have little necklaces too.
I have one of those.
Oh, and it doesn't do the same.
No, it's supposed to mimic the like, and they're like hollow. I have one of those. No. This in my throat hole feels similar. I can imagine if you are a person who vapes, like with an actual vapey thing, this could get you to stop immediately. Now, it's clearly not the same as smoking a cigarette.
Right.
But
yeah, like it doesn't do the same thing to like your blood or whatever cigarettes do, because they do something, right? Like,
yeah, you're addicted to the nicotine.
Yes.
And, I mean, they do terrible things, but there's a lot of research on nicotine that nicotine is not actually bad for you. And that's why people women, and especially women with ADHD, get so addicted to nicotine is because for a few moments, you need to Google this because it's cool. For a few moments after you smoke, the nicotine actually like calms your brain, your ADHD brain. Which maybe is why I've always been like, I need a cigarette.
Maybe.
They're like, which I'm a weird smoker. Like I don't smoke all day at work.
You don't take smoke breaks at work.
No, I never. I do it when I get home. It's
And
like
then
my
it's kind of chain smoking.
a little bit sometimes. It's like my glass of wine.
Yeah.
But I don't drink, so it's a. But I hate it.
But I
love it.
That's why I think you need to get yourself to the dispensary.
Walk yourself to the dispensary
And get you something that will actually help
relax me.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know they say cigarettes don't actually like relax you or help with anxiety.
Right. They would make
but
it
I'm
worse.
here to tell you. I know it's mental.
Well,
but like I get home, I've worked all day, like I've made like dinner's making, my kids
you
are
probably
occupied and I'm
are-
like,
yeah. Well, and you're probably a little more stressy by that point because you haven't smoked all day.
I mean, probably. But you know what's weird? Because I'm so used to not. Like, I don't smoke at work. I don't smoke in my car. So, like, I go literally all day long. And I don't even think about it. But that's not part of, like, my daily habit of doing it.
But then when you get home,
That
it's
is
a
when I
habit.
do it. Yeah. And I've quit a million
That's
times.
why I think you should just replace it with weed.
I would be
I
high
think
as
that
a
would be
kite.
an instant.
Maybe I should try that.
I think you should. And you wouldn't necessarily be high as a kite because I went Friday and got 2 new, what the hell, weed vapey pens. I don't know what they're called. But one of them,
Have you ever swallowed an air bubble?
yeah, it hurts.
It feels like a heart attack. Holy shit. I think I just died. Go on, you bought weed vapes.
Yes. One of them is like, it looks more like a vape.
Like a
Yeah,
or like
kinda.
a big block.
It's like a square blocky thing, and it's 1-to-1. But then she had another one that was 5-to-1.
1-to-1 CBD, THC.
Yeah, THC and CBD equal parts. Because if you have any kind of anxiety, which I do, I have to have that, or else weed can make me go the direction I don't want to go.
Too much anxiety.
To the emergency room. Yes. But then she also had a pen that was 5-to-1.
Oh.
5 parts CBD, 1 part THC.
That's what I would probably want. I just need something
That one's really good for like daytime because I think you should. Because CBD alone doesn't.
I've
they
done the
say
CBD shit. It doesn't
work
do
for
shit for me
No,
either.
it has to have some of the THC in there.
Yeah. Do you remember? It was before weed was legal, and we were buying it from some beauty supply in Springfield, and it got
The CBD lotion.
there was lotion, there was sprays, there was gummies I bought from her.
Oh, I never tried.
I did.
those.
Maybe it's me. Maybe you. I don't know, but they never did anything for me.
They have at the dispensary really super high CBD things that's just CBD, and that shit is expensive.
Is it? And maybe that
so
has to
I'm
do with it. Maybe it was like
maybe there's like before it was legal, they could sell CBD things, but it still had to be under a certain amount.
I vaguely
and it
remember
was an
her
amount
telling
that didn't do shit.
anything. Yeah.
But
I will say
it's helped you.
this has helped me, and it
kind of replaces the whole I'm smoking thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's the hand to mouth habit. It feels like it feels in my
That
throat.
you're smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to check it out, they're Ripples. You have to buy direct from their website, but I did find them on TikTok. They don't cause cancer. They don't cause popcorn lung. I Googled and researched.
Yeah. Because you don't want to just replace one shitty thing with another
shitty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it's still not as good as just breathing air.
No,
But-
I mean, I'm well aware that like probably anything you inhale into your lungs that
Right.
isn't Hold on, Carter's calling me.
Oh, Lord,
hey,
have
I'm
mercy.
podcasting. I'm almost done, and then I'll be
third
home.
week
Okay.
in a row, by the way.
Okay. Love you.
How much time left?
Love you.
Goodbye, Carter.
So yeah. So if you're trying to quit vaping or smoking, give it a whirl.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it if you can quit.
Yeah, because I hate it. I don't want to do it. It's terrible for me. It's terrible for my everything.
Yep.
I know it's terrible.
Yep.
It is my vice.
Right.
Unfortunately.
What else? I think we have time for one more thing. Yeah.
I've got a lot, but I've got two things we need to talk about.
Okay. I'm ready.
One might be too big of a rabbit hole, and one you won't give a shit about, but I'm excited about.
I'm ready.
I did see a TikTok, and we talked about it yesterday a little bit. The Sinbad Shazam Mandela effect.
The butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect.
Yes.
Speaking of movies, I love the butterfly effect.
So we swear we watched a movie called Shazam where Sinbad was in it and he was a genie.
Yes. In the 90s.
That is not real. That never
happened.
It was, in fact, Shaquille O'Neal.
Who was in
Kazam. No. What did he... Now I forget.
I don't know.
Cole told us yesterday what it was.
Yeah, it was Kazam.
Was it Kazam?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you in a second.
But I would put my literal life on the line that there was also a movie that Sinbad was a genie
I can see it in
your brain.
Yes.
Me too.
But it's gone.
A lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kazam, 1996 film with the old Shaq.
Yes, and it's even a thing. Like look at this. There is Sinbad, and there is Shaq.
What movie is that of Sinbad? I don't believe it. I think they're messing with us. I think there's a bunch of those Mandela effects. The other one that really gets me is the Berenstein verse. Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain?
It's Berenstain, they say. That is a lie. For my entire childhood, it was Berenstein.
Bears.
And it was spelled with an I-E. And I don't care what anyone says. Also, the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Yeah.
In your brain, when you picture it, do you see like the cornucopia and the fruit?
I see grapes.
They say like, okay, when I think of that, I also think of the cornucopia with fruit, but there's never been a cornucopia.
Do you remember the 90s movie Shazam that stars the comedian Sinbad as a genie who appears to a pair of kids to help them deal with a tragic time? If so, Sinbad's kids say you might want to double check your memory. It did not happen. Get over it, she says. But if you're absolutely certain you've seen Sinbad gallivanting across the silver screen in a genie outfit, you aren't the only one. What movie was it?
Isn't that so weird?
It's a glitch in the simulation.
It is.
It's the Mandela effect.
Mandela effects freak
There's a doctor
me
explaining
out.
it. Mm-hmm. What? Okay, but what was he in?
I don't know. There's also a movie he was in where he wore a bunch of colorful velour jumpsuits.
Around death, the mistaken belief is Shazam. 2 examples.
I don't know.
Oh, and Berenstein Bears is on here.
Yeah. Do you ever remember as a kid someone saying Berenstain Bears?
No.
Lies.
No.
Y'all are tricking us. Tricks. Got tricks.
Okay. They assumed people were just confusing it with the movie Kazam, starring former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal. My dad and oh my God. Okay.
Isn't it creepy? How an entire generation can remember the same thing and it didn't happen. So they say.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's weird.
Unfortunately, many people remember a movie called Shazam.
I did see a TikTok where a girl, now whether this was like AI or something, I have no idea, but she pulls out the VHS and it says Shazam. And she's like, you guys are liars. I've also seen people go back and pull, which again, I'm like, who knows what's really real on the internet at this point? But I've seen people pull out like the Fruit of the Loom and books that say it says Berenstein. Like they hold it up, but I'm like, I guess if you're good with like video editing, you can do whatever you want.
I am.
Are you down a rabbit hole right now? Okay.
It's unfortunate.
You're going to have to pause that.
Okay.
But yeah.
What else? Moving right along.
Okay.
Shazam, not a thing. Got it.
It is a thing though.
I don't want to talk about this. I can tell by your face.
What?
Go ahead.
You don't even know what I'm going to say.
I might.
What? Take a guess. I've never even mentioned this to you.
No, I don't. Okay.
Have you ever gotten on the Mormon mom talk side of TikTok, like Taylor Frankie Paul?
No, but I did just see something the other day about Mormon. It is a show now?
It's a show. Okay.
I don't want to watch
I can't wait.
Oh, my God.
I cannot wait. It is the trash TV that I desperately want to watch.
That's how I feel when I watch Gypsy Rose TV.
Okay, yeah. See, that I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to look at her.
I like watching that, though, but the Mormon thing...
You got to go down the rabbit hole, though. None of them act Mormon.
I know. I could tell, but like...
I've watched Taylor Frankie Paul forever on TikTok, and I really like her. I like all of them, but I just want to watch. It's going to be such a good, trashy reality drama show. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm watching it September, I think 6th. Watching that show. Can't wait.
We're getting ready to start the Lacey Peterson thing on Netflix.
I think I've watched that.
It's new.
Oh, okay. I've watched numerous Lacey Peterson documentaries.
Yeah, well, this one's like...
Can't even look at her face a little bit.
Wait,
let me make sure.
I thought he did it. Like Scott Peterson. I thought
she killed him. Wait, am I backwards?
Yes. But he's
I'm thinking of Jodi Arias.
No idea.
Who killed her. She said she didn't.
No idea, but I think did he get... I don't know.
I have. She was pregnant, and was that it?
I think.
Has Lacey Peterson ever been found?
Well, and 2 new documentary series focus on murder of Lacey Peterson and her husband Scott's conviction. But the LA Innocence Project is working with him because they're saying
he didn't do it.
Right. And I was team he is guilty, but I don't know now.
I know I watched something on
He was never making a murderer for me. I'm still convinced he's innocent. But Scott Peterson, I was like, he's guilty. But now I'm like, I gotta see this. I don't know. And then I'm like, if the Innocence Project is working with them, I don't know.
I know.
I kind of makes me feel like they are in fact innocent.
Maybe. I'll have to watch it. Is the Netflix documentary about him being innocent? Or is that their spin? Because, lots of documentary, there's documentaries on what's the Casey, what's her name?
Casey
Anthony. There was all these that are she's so guilty. She looks really, really guilty. And then that one came out last year that was basically on her side. They interviewed her and
I don't want to watch that.
Tried to make it look like she was innocent. You'll never convince me she didn't do it.
No, me either. I don't care what I watch.
I don't either. I don't like her.
It appeared on Netflix on August 14th. It follows a case most blah 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 America's familiar with or has heard in some way. It centers on the sudden disappearance of Lacey Peterson, who was last seen on December something or other. So I'm like, maybe it doesn't have anything to do
with whether he's
with
guilty
him or not, but
just about the crime or the. Maybe I want to watch that.
Ramsey's wanting to watch
Speaking of our TikTok, Someone commented on, I believe it was the toenail polish video, and do you know what their account name was?
What?
Save Wade Wilson. And I went to it this morning, and their whole TikTok is dedicated to, like...
What on earth? Like, he admitted it. What are we saving him from?
They
The
don't
death
think
penalty?
Maybe.
No.
They were, like, they don't think he... I don't know if they don't think he did it or if his, like, because, you know, there's the phone calls coming out now between him and his girlfriend while he's in prison.
Okay.
While he was, you know, locked up, and she called him, and he says he was under the influence of, like, something the
drug.
guy at the house he went to gave him, and, like, he didn't know he was doing it.
Okay. Well, your sober
I'm
face doesn't help.
No, you didn't even shed a tear. In fact, you half smiled through your entire trial. So
And you, like, tattooed your face, and I don't know. It's I don't.
hearing the phone calls though between him and the girlfriend, you need to go listen to them, because it is the epitome of, like, oh, he's clearly a narcissist, and he's clearly, like, psychopath, whichever one can, like, basically fake emotions, but they sound
I think you
so
can be both also.
convincing. Like, he sounds like he is convincing, and this girl, like, she never is like, I know you didn't mean it, but I'm just, like, listening to his voice and what he says, I'm like,
No.
no wonder.
No.
It's terrifying. That's what, I don't know if you've been on his page in a while, but the Jack the Ripper guy, like, apparently he is actually a diagnosed psychopath.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't think he's one that would actually, like, and it may all be for show on TikTok, who knows? But he talks a lot about, like, faking emotions, and like that women are drawn to, like, psychopaths, like.
That tracks.
I know. I wonder why. Like, honestly, I'm not, like, because same. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's like the mystery or the, like.
I can fix him.
Maybe. It's just weird.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
But why? I just wondered, like, the psychology behind it.
I
like,
don't know.
why?
That's a big old rabbit hole. I
know.
could go down forever.
I need that brain MD doctor to tell me.
Yes.
Somebody tell me. Because it's weird.
It is.
It's weird.
It's an interesting
It
theories.
is. I need to, like, go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Well, are we wrapping up?
I think so.
Well, okie dokie.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Our YouTube bombed this week.
Of course.
but
TikTok,
it's always like,
I know.
it's
If we
one
do
way or
good on
the other.
YouTube,
Yeah.
like, people forget we're present on TikTok.
Yeah,
if we do
I
good on
don't-
TikTok,
so if you could go to all the
if you're watching
things.
us on TikTok, go to the YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
We couldn't do a whole episode with a stash.
It paralyzed
it's
my
itchy.
lip.
How does any man have a...
Yeah.
Oh my
that's-
God,
yeah.
I forgot that people think you have filler.
Yeah. They were, that was another thing. So in our filler video, like where we were talking about pillow face, we were talking, you look like Cheech and Chong.
I look like my dad.
In the filler video, we were simply talking about filler.
Things that
And
can go
pillow
wrong with
face.
filler.
And multiple comments were like, pretty
As
sure
they-
these girls have filler.
Yeah.
And then was like, 98% the blonde has filler. And I'm like,
Yeah, have you seen
Where?
our faces? Oh,
where? I would love some to pop out these wrinkles
Me
right
too.
here.
I would love some to make my top
Yeah.
lip existent.
Like, if you
Instead,
think
I'll
it's,
just disguise it with
if you
this
think I have
stash.
filler, it's these braces poking
That's
out
true.
my lip.
Wonder what your lips will look like when you get those bad boys
I'm
off.
afraid
like
I'm going to look like I have meth mouth. Scared. That's why I want it. I'm afraid.
your lips will suck
Yeah, I'll
in
be like,
like you have
No
denture.
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm don't.
Well-
it's a fear. It's a legitimate fear I have.
I Don't blame
Pillow
you.
face my lip.
You know,
I'm ready.
You and Allie have good lips, though.
No, Allie does. I don't.
I feel like she has the same lips you have.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm looking at your lips all the time. That's weird. But your bottom lip is really
my bottom lip's fine. My top lip, maybe I'll try the lip flip, which is not filler, by the way.
It's Botox, which we do both have.
Yeah,
you
which
whiny
is not
babies.
filler.
Actually, I haven't got Botox in months and months and months. But
well, also tomorrow I'm going to get Botox in my
your jaw
muscle to keep it from clenching my teeth so hard and giving me tension headaches.
Hello.
So next week I want to talk about that. How it's doing.
Next Monday, we got to film a little bit early because I go to Dakota next Monday to get my face bulldozed off.
Bulldozed off.
and then like the next week, I'm gonna get Botox.
Yes.
And find me a man who gets microneedled and chemical peeled and Botoxed.
Right.
There's probably a lot actually.
We have to
Just
do that to
saying.
make ourselves look like a female.
Yes. Imagine what we'd look like if we didn't.
Haggard.
Yeah.
Haggard.
Old and haggard. Merle Haggard. Okay. Peace out.